If you go on this side, it's non-AC. This side, it's AC. So it is one complex. It's one particular building wherein there is AC also and non-AC also. So AC, whatever is served in the AC will be taxable. What happens to that which is in the non-AC? Will that also get taxed? And the food is sourced from the same kitchen. So this particular query industry people raised, and see what the department answered. The department says AC and non-AC restaurants should be clearly demarcated and separately named. Our area there is a hotel called Bhopal. So Gopal Krishna, ground floor non-AC hai, first floor AC hai. It's a pure veg restaurant, no liquor, nothing. So when I go and dine in the AC and when I go and dine in the non-AC, सर्विस टैक्स किस पे लगेगा, किस पे नहीं लगेगा, और अगर लगेगा तो क्या रेट से, 40% से या फुल लगेगा तो 40% से लगेगा. But will it be applicable in AC and non-AC when such a structure is there? The law says, see, AC and non-AC sourcing from the same kitchen, we will not tax the non-AC part only when both the non-AC and AC are known by two different names. So the hotel wala said, sir, itna hi hai na, I'll make it Gopal Krishna 1, Gopal Krishna 2. ऐसा कर दिया तो मैंने बोला, sir, that's not so easy. You need to have separate licenses. You need to be identified differently. Otherwise, naming things are so easy. So it came alive. Yeah. So here the law says, if there is AC in any part, service tax is applicable. Now we had a case wherein one of the clients said, what if there is AC in my kitchen but there is no AC in my dining hall? Will service tax apply? I said, sir, yes, it will apply because the wordings are very clear. AC in any part of the restaurant, that is more than enough. Some client says, sir, AC में AC बंद रखूँगा तो? The law says चालू रखना बंद रखना इसके ऊपर नहीं. Having the AC is most important. So these things create problems. So here the law says if there is single complex, AC, non-AC, food sourced from the same kitchen, service tax is applicable. But if there are two restaurants demarcated clearly, the world knows them with two different names, service tax will be applicable only in the AC part. Non-AC part it will not be. Then services provided in the non-ready condition will be exempted. Right? Okay. It has to come on.
So what happens in a hotel where there are two restaurants? Obviously both operating on the same license. And
so that's over, it's taxable.
Yes.
It's taxable.
Yes.
Non-AC will also become taxable. It's clear.
So you have to take two licenses separately for non-AC and AC.
You can't.
Then in that case,
You can't.
yeah, but the department is, we have to represent what you are saying, and if it's only the name part, then it is so easy, GK1, GK2.
Yeah.
So they are not agreeing to that also. That's the situation. Sometimes the query says two different, there are two different restaurants and they have two different kitchens. Then what? Because this query deals only with two restaurants with one kitchen. Here what if there are two different kitchens with two different restaurants known with two different names? Then the issue is really separate. License part we can obviously say, then we have to bring in the commercial considerations. That world over, whatever people are taking my, I'll come to just a moment. Whoever is dining, they know that this is separate, this is separate. The license part we have to tell them, license practically is not possible that ये दोनों के लिए अलग मिलेगा, एक ही मिलता है. But then the law says you clearly demarcate and show it to the world. In that case, it will be possible. AC में लगेगा, non-AC में नहीं लगेगा.
Has that been settled? Has that been?
That has not been settled. In fact, it has not been challenged also by anybody. They say, okay, fine, this is the case, we'll pay. Businessman or the hoteliers are taking it. My customer is paying, I will also take it. But that's a wrong view. It's काम चलाओ approach. No, but the entire industry is getting hit because of that. Yes, sir.
They are asking for two separate licenses for two restaurants.
Yeah, but is it practically feasible, sir?
No.
It's not feasible.
But
no, you can't. The department doesn't give. But
Yeah.
they are saying you get the license. will allow you.
will allow you.
But
Sir,
tell
see
me,
this, yes sir.
what is in your mind the definition of air conditioning?
That was my question.
Yeah.
You'll have to define air conditioning first.
Yeah, sir, air conditioning it says, no definition has been given by the law, right? Air conditioning, even if that particular machine is giving hot air, that also will be taken because it doesn't say air cooler, it says air conditioning.
So, sir, air conditioning by definition scientifically is anything that changes the ambient condition of the air.
Right.
That means you merely put a rotating fan, you have changed the ambient condition. Asking the government to remove service tax today will be suicidal.
Yeah.
Instead, we tell them, you please now put everybody who's got a fan also into the ambit of service tax. Now you will have popular uprising because every dhaba will have to pay service tax.
Yes sir, I agree with you. Sir, this is the real thing interacting with the industry. What you said, air conditioning sir, there are so many things which are not defined and they are taking it as taxable. They are going by the general understanding.